Hey everybody, it's Jesse Knox, the Beast of Burden. You can't see me. Today is a beautiful day to do a little burn. We're going to be burning what I call my quail safe. It's not CRP, but it's about now 2.5 to 3 acres of a short native prairie mix we planted up here. The story is our neighbors to the north used to have about 300 acres of tall prairie grass, and they sold that to a farmer who preferred to have row crop and hog barns. So really broke my heart when I saw all the pheasants and turkeys roaming the roadsides, most of the pheasants, trying to find a new home. And it's like, ah, it's like seeing a puppy on the side of the road. You just can't leave it there, you know, you gotta take care of it. So I took the initiative. This, we'll do a little video here at the field, but it was an old hay field, mostly just brome, fescue, and we started the process, I know very well, of killing off the cool season grass with Roundup, doing a burn. We did a little tillage and smoothing out because there were some really rough spots, and I like to treat all my native prairie seedings, if it's really rough and you got to be mowing it, I prefer to have it set up like you'd be mowing alfalfa. Nice, flat, smooth seed bed. That way, you know, it's kind of a ready to farm thing. If you want to farm that piece of ground ever again, it's situated for it, or just to drive around on it if you needed to, or to keep it mowed the first couple years. And just taking use of your equipment, and also having a good firm seed bed that's taken care of well, you'll prevent erosion to help get those seeds established a lot more firmly. So let's kind of go over some stuff we're using. This is on a 2.5 acre burn. We got green fire breaks around us. Humidity's really ideal. It's like in the 40% humidity right now. And we got a nice 8 to 10 mile an hour southwest wind. And the beautiful thing is we're just doing a back burn the entire day. All the wind is blowing to a very safe direction. Don't worry about fire getting wet. So here is my drip torch here. Got this from forestry supplies. Kind of look it over. Most guys know how these things work, but here's your little valve. Take that off. And we'll put this over here on its little side port. I'll screw that into that, bouncing around. And of course with gloves it gets very frustrating to get started. Aha! You gotta hold your tongue right. That's a trick of everything in life, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway, so here, get his lid off here. Now, what I like to do is a real simple mix of 3 quarts diesel, 1 quart gas. And that's been a very, just a nice kick to get it started. I want to use up the old stuff, this beginning part here, and then we'll top it off when we're getting closer. But we're just going to do a really nice backfire all the way around. These smaller burns, I either use a backpack blower from Steel. This DeWalt battery-powered sprayer is awesome. It has a lot of battery to it, a lot of pressure to it, so that's been my go-to for these really small burns. Bigger burns, if I start getting 5 acre range, I'm going to bring the ATV sprayer down, but I've used the backpack blower a lot, and it does a beautiful job. And to get this thing started, I've just get one of these torches you can get at a hardware store. There we go. And we'll get that started here. So we'll take a break. We'll take a break and get back with you. All right, folks, we started here. We'll just try to get this going here first. And we're just going to start right here. I don't want to go any further, as I want this to be a nice slow back burn. We're trying to kill off Kentucky Bluegrass, different spots. There we go. That's beneficial to get that flame going first. Get that going. So he's got to turn your drip up a bit more. Kind of back here up. Grab the camera here in a second, so we're not getting the tripod on fire. You hear my battery-powered sprayer running on me right now. It's going to take our time with this burn. We got a few hours here to kill, so we're just going to do its thing. Pretty much, what I like to do my burns is just to kind of do a acreage sections. Like this is kind of broken up like 1.5 acres. We have like I said, fire break's pretty dang green. And then we have like part of our food plot where the Egyptian wheat's at, and there's another food plot over that. And we'll do little sections of this backfire, and then kind of let it burn to this fire break over here, and we'll just babysit. It is pretty green, so I don't see it jumping anytime soon. And you know, we're trying to kill off, this is mostly summer weeds like your foxtail, water hemp, stuff like that. So we're gonna let it, I'm not too worried about doing a hot back burn, but where the shorter prairie grass is beyond the truck, that one I'm more concerned about because that has Kentucky Bluegrass. I want to do a nice hot fire for that one. And since on the east side, we'll just do a light probably from this taller grass over there on the north side of the strip all the way along and go back down until it starts near the south, because there's a southwest wind today, so we don't go too crazy. But we'll just keep you guys posted on and off, let this be a nice hot burn, and keep on burning. Well, I got interesting. The wind changed just a little bit, and my top field over there just went roaring. But we're all good. Nothing jumped across. A little faster than I wanted to. This side's burned beautifully. The other side of the bluegrass is at, it's like, it just knows. Like it knows I'm trying to kill it, and it told the wind to change. Kidding. But no, kind of frustrating. But it got pretty dang hot. It's a low humid day, so I'm sure it cooked it. So I don't see any green left. But we'll show you what I'm doing here in my little backpack sprayer, my battery powered one. It does a good job. See, kind of show you there. That's just a little flame, but you can see that's pretty much stopped itself. And you know, it's not the greenest fire break, but greener than some, right? It's hard to beat a tilled fire break, but I just hate the tillage part. It just this constant tillage of one spot. I think it's kind of silly, but no, this is a good slow hot burn on this side. It's going to really bounce, I think. Feel on the you can see there's some my four-wheeler struggles with brakes. I mean, it's on full blast. The only thing about battery powered backpack sprayers is you got to have plenty of charged batteries. They last for a long time, but it's really hard to beat an ATV sprayer or a gas powered sprayer. But for small burns like this, some days you need both. But I thought the wind was a good choice. I thought the humidity was good to get that good hot fire. But, you know, we have edge feathering next door, so that's always a risk. But even on a north wind day, south wind day, we're surrounded by, you know, edge featherings. That's always a thing. So we're just going to let this kind of go to the fire break here. And then we'll show you guys around. So that weedy spot by the pole barn, we're actually going to seed that down more to this mix. It's called the Palms of Delahome. It's a great CB25 short mix, and we're applying another solid acre of it on the bottom here. Kind of by, not by choice, but I'm okay with it. Long story. The screws around here. Here's the new food plot. This is a failed native plot. We've battled this thing for 3 years. Never had a good stand of natives, and you know, I'm really patient. It takes 3 years. Well, I'm not always patient, I take that back, but natives I'm pretty patient. But this one, you get like one type of species and that's it. This one's really slow. Over here it really got crazy because that wind from the southwest. Part of it was me, like where this Egyptian wheat was standing at. I went a little too far. Like I stopped the Egyptian wheat, but I guess enough flame went that way, it just took off, you know. But I should have stopped at the Egyptian wheat and just started down this way instead. That would have been a little safer. But also, if I got too close, I mean, this one's not as green. This is normally a little bit wet, but it might be not just, oh, jeez. Sorry, guys, my four-wheeler gets stuck. Hang on a second. There we go. Now we're back in gear one. Anyway, but still, I mean, even despite not being very green, it slowed down. I mean, this is what we got right here, you know. I want that. This camera thing I'm all new at. It's kind of hard to get angles right and everything, but it also looks pretty good. So let's take her time. There's no rush, you know, stuff's nice and Here's our 4-wheeler tracks from last summer trying to spray up. We're spraying trefoil and the Kentucky Bluegrass with Milestone Plateau. There's some bluegrass. Damn you all to hell. We'll come back to clethodim in March or April and nuke that. I'm hoping to do that in a day, you know, like right after turkey hunt, we'll top of the 4-wheeler and have a good old time, right? This food plot might go bye-bye. It's just a dub plot, and that's why it's supposed to be down there too. We're doing sunflowers this year. I like to plant more of this in natives, but waiting for my CRP contract to expire so we kind of negotiate on if I can put food plots in other places, or if I just simply need to, you know, take a section of it out or something. We'll find that out, but there we go. And you know, really, in the future, it probably is a good idea to, if you're close to edge feathering, burn on a humid day, like some above 60%. This stuff would go, it'd just be a lot slower. I don't know if it'd be hotter. I don't know if it'd be a very effective burn that way, but I think on those days it's a little risky with these, you know, fallen cedar trees and stuff, and you know, your wind was kind of wonky and you're getting raw in time. Because we could have waited longer and got a better kill than Kentucky Bluegrass. I just want to stretch my wings a little bit burning this year, and it wasn't a bad day to burn. Good hot burn. I keep hearing stuff in the brush. It's freaking me out. Anyway, but yeah, if you chose like a day above 60%, as I burn days in prairie, it's way above 60%, but it burns because it's really dry material. So, but then you could have a lot less chance of this stuff catch on fire unless you're in a really severe drought. So, yeah, that's another reason to kind of burn early. You know, talk of burn bans already because of the drought, and there's guys lighting columns all around me today. So it's kind of like, well, you know, and that's the thing about burning. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, we're gonna take a break here and do some more patrolling, and we'll get back in a little bit.